In this video, I'll talk about the elimination method. The way this works is that first thing is first, we want to align the variables vertically. They need to match up x with x, y over y. And the next step is we want to eliminate one of the variables. So what we want to get here is the same value with opposite signs. So if you want to eliminate x, for example, we can multiply this by 9, multiply this by a -8. That is, one of them has to be the opposite side. So let's say I want to eliminate the variable x. And to do that, what I'm going to do here is multiply the first equation by -9, the second equation by 8. So you get a -72x minus 63y equals +18. That's the first equation. Second equation, you get 72x plus 64y equals -24. So the step after that would be to just add vertically down. This gets eliminated. Over here you get a y equals 18 plus -24 is a -6. So the y solution would be a -6. Now, to find your x value, you take this result and substitute into either the first or the second equation for y. So I'll choose the second equation. 9x plus 8 times my y value, which in this case is -6, equals -3. Distribute the 8. Minus 48 equals -3. Add the 48 to both sides. That gets you a 9x equals +45. And of course, to isolate the x, you just divide by 9. Divide this by 9. You get a result of x equals +5. So again, if you want to check your solution, just take the x value and the y value, substitute into both equations, and make sure it satisfies both conditions. Question 2. Let's say we have the following equation. Let's say we have 4x plus 10y equals -24. So the variables or the terms are aligned vertically. And if you look at the y variable here, the number in front of it, if I were to add this vertically, you get a 0. That is, the y variable is going to be eliminated in that case. So how about we add straight down? This cancels out, and -4x equals, if I add this, I get a +4. Divide by -4, you get x equals -1. And you take that x value, substitute into x in either one of the two equations. So I'll go with equation 1. -8 times your x value minus 10y, I want that to be equal to 28, which is a +8 minus 10y equals 28. Subtract 8, subtract 8, -10y equals +20. Divide by -10, y equals -2. So the solution would be -1 and -2. Example 3. Let's look at 3x minus 2y equals 17. And again, in this case, if I were to add straight down, this gets eliminated. 9x equals 27. Divide both sides by 9. You have x equals 3. Now you take this x value, and I'll substitute that into the first equation to get 3 times my x value minus 2y equals 17. 9 minus 2y equals 17. Subtract 9 to both sides. Negative 2y equals, this is positive 8. So that means y equals, divide by negative 2, you get a negative 4. Now let's look at, let's see, different terms. Let's look at 38. Oops, that would be example 4. For example 4, I have a negative 5x plus 3y equals negative 1. Look at the variable of x. The numbers in front of it are opposite sign. So this would give you a 0 minus a 0 equals negative 5, which is 0 equals negative 5. And that is a contradiction right here. This is not true. And if it's not true, if it's a contradiction, it has no solution.